Hey, my name is Joshua Cruz, and today I want to talk about certain parts of schizophrenia. They fall underneath symptoms, and I'm sure there are certain fancy medical words that sum up some of these well, but long story short, if you Google schizophrenia, you'll get a nice little tab there that has about symptoms and treatments. And underneath symptoms, I was trying to think of what I wanted to talk about, and basically I guess there's a theme about how certain relationships have been for me and the way I've treated people or been treated. And these symptoms kind of go, excuse me, I'm still getting over a cold, but those symptoms they kind of go with it. Primarily, if you look at falls underneath behavioral, but social isolation. For cognitive, it's delusion, belief that an ordinary event has special and personal meaning. And as far as psychology goes, paranoia, persecutory delusion. Those I just listed, basically, it's not it's not that I've gone running from a room because I thought people were out to get me. My point is, during high school, especially, sometimes you might do something embarrassing as far as, high school goes. And you feel like people are watching you. Well, I really felt like people were watching me at some point. If I did something embarrassing, something stupid happened, and I could have sworn sometimes I thought people were talking about me. And I could go on with examples of that, but long story short, I realize now the way I felt was not just because I thought people were talking about me, it's because schizophrenia made me really believe I was being persecuted. Which is not to say I wasn't to a degree, but I like to think no more than any other average person is in high school. So those symptoms I mentioned, they have led me to at times be very tense and short with people, to not want to pursue certain relationships further as far as developing them. And by that I mean, before you can say you're best friends with someone, you start off as maybe acquaintances, and that moves on to maybe being closer acquaintances, friends, and so on. It all depends on how you feel about the word friend and all that, and how it progresses for each person. But long story short, some people I didn't feel were worth my time, some people I didn't feel like talking to. And I know through high school and college, I have not always maintained healthy relationships. You go and extend an olive branch to people you wronged. You talk to people. You maintain friendships. And I didn't do maintenance because of the way I felt. Sometimes because I thought people did things on purpose to me, and sometimes because I felt exasperated, paranoid. And my point is, not that you should think about all this and say, I gotta go make amends to every person I've wronged, but this is something, if you have schizophrenia, you're gonna deal with your entire life. And I feel it has to have a certain amount of reflection for you to know, this is me being a little paranoid, a proper amount. And this is me being way too paranoid. Am I not wanting to go hang out with this person because I'm truly tired, don't feel like it? Or am I probably well rested enough, got nothing to do, and basically have every reason that I should go and hang out with a person and develop this relationship further? Or maybe because it's just the right thing to do. This person has been there for you a lot, so they want to hang out. You should hang out. Am I not hanging out because I'm truly tired and can't? Or are you letting some of the symptoms of schizophrenia get in the way? And my point is, I have not been the best friend that I could be to people. I have not treated people the way I should, and probably haven't been treated the way I should in return, but I probably earned it to a degree. My point is that symptoms like these, I think, can be managed. First, obviously, is being on the proper medication, if you can find it. Second is making sure you do all the things you need to, like getting a good night's sleep, eating right, taking your vitamins if you need to take vitamins. And really, third is deciding what kind of person you want to be with this, because you can reflect and think, this isn't me, or this isn't me. Now I will go hang out with a person when I don't want to, because if it wasn't for the schizophrenia, I'd probably feel like it. Or at least I'd be more willing to do it. It's easy to fall into your own hole. And that's something that you should do, if you can help it. But I wanted to bring this up because for people with schizophrenia, you're not the only person who feels like this. For people who don't have schizophrenia, whether you're a friend, someone who knows someone, a family member, you gotta understand, we don't always get to feel the way we want to feel. Between maybe lack of emotion, apathy, and all that, all the other things that make schizophrenia what it is, and the particular symptoms I mentioned, it is too easy to become isolated and want to stay that way. So sometimes we need a helping hand. Now, my best friend Michael has moved to Texas, so he's not local anymore for me, but there are times he'd hang out with me, and just to hang out with me because I had a bad day, I couldn't ask for a better friend. And sometimes that's just what the person with schizophrenia needs. Someone to just be there. Now, I'll end the video here. Again, I'll try to make more videos where there's more links to medical websites and all these other nice factual things. But the reason I make most of these videos the way I do is because I kind of want to explain it from my point of view and the way I felt. I want to keep it along the factual, but I lucked out into having my schizophrenia caught fairly early. It doesn't change the fact that I felt certain ways, though. And barring the most extreme cases, it might be a small window into, like I said, a loved one's life, a friend, someone you know who has this, and I'd be happy to just provide that, so there's a little bit more understanding about this for people in the world. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, click the like button, feel free to comment, and subscribe if you like what I do. Thank you for watching.